Hey y'all, it's Luicity, and for this video, I'll be discussing to you opinions in BookTube. Now, just to let you know, I don't mean to shame the BookTube community. In fact, I'm so grateful that I found this community, and I finally found a place wherein there are people who share both of my love and with books and with YouTube. I just really love the fact that I am able to find people that love books and I'm able to relate, or they would be able to relate to me. And while the community is really beautiful and all that, there are so many cool things that can be seen. There are also concerns that arise every now and then. There have been, discussion videos, whether it's going to be frustrations about BookTube or what they don't like about BookTube. And there was a video lately that I saw now. Like I said, this has been kind of ongoing. Every now and then people would be sharing about their opinions or frustrations about BookTube. And I don't know, for some reason today I felt like sharing it. I mean, I've been seeing videos for quite a while now, but I watched a video by Damian Terriquez. Okay, I'll be linking down his channel as well as, I guess, the video about his pet peeves in BookTube. Now, like I said, I don't mean to shame anybody. I'm just here to, tell my reactions to it, because his video, it was really cool. It made me also think about some things, and basically here are some of my responses. It was just something that would make you think, make you responsive about certain things. So for this video, I decided to tackle about opinions. This may not just apply in BookTube, but opinions in general, whether it could be about movies or even about political statements, etc. Now, there are three things that struck me or made me, responsive and made me think and ponder on certain things when I watched his video. Number one would be opinions wherein, that you give about things that you have not experienced, or you're not aware of. Okay. Number two would be opinions about things that, or rather changing your opinions just because you found something that you didn't see before. Okay. And number three would be your opinions that are, that sound like it's, you say it because you don't want to offend anybody, but it sounds like you're not contributing. If I got that correctly. Okay, but that's basically, I actually put in a comment wherein I would say, about what I thought in general about this whole, opinions thing, which I'll be discussing in this video. And basically, he actually replied and said that you have to also know, to express how you truly feel about this. So, yeah, I guess I'm expressing how I truly feel about, opinions in general. Now, basically with all, well, I guess, if not all three of them, but my response would probably be tackling 2 out of 3, probably the last 2, because those are the ones that were really very, striking, and they have been kind of ongoing issues in BookTube in general. And, my bottom line, I think the headline that I actually left there would be, it all goes back to why are we doing this? My main response to this is it goes back to, as a content creator, why are we even doing BookTube videos? Why are we even doing YouTube videos? I think that this also applies with anything in general, with other niches as well. I guess with even, makeup promotions, correct me if I'm wrong, makeup gurus or makeup content creators, or movie reviews, music reviews, whatever, or anything that's opinion, even with when you're giving out your political opinions, even with campaigning for your favorite or for the politician that you would like to campaign. It goes back to really knowing what your goal is doing, what you're doing. I mean, are you here to just simply express and feel like there is going to be a target, the target audience is quite vague. You just feel like there will be those people who kind of share your interest and they would like appreciate your content for the way it is. Personally, that's what like I think of. Like I create videos because I want to do it, and I know that there will be people who would be appreciating. Now, thank you so much for those who have been viewing my videos and for those who subscribe. I know they're still small, but I'm still grateful. That's just me. Like I just think about like I'm going to be creating videos because I love books, and I know that there are people out there that love books and that will be seeing my videos. And to some, it could be, pardon me for the term, but it could be like kind of a masturbative content creation, wherein it's more like I'm creating videos because I want to please myself, and I don't really care if other people are going to like it or are just going to be indifferent or they're going to hate it. It's like, it's more like just pleasing yourself. It's kind of a little bit of kind of a narcissist, or I even heard that term before from The Bottom Line about masturbative art, meaning it's like you're just creating art just to please yourself. So if that's the case, it could be the case for some. And for some people, it could be not necessarily like huge numbers, but they're like, they want to maintain like a certain relationship with their audience, with their subscribers, that they kind of feel like they already know them, what triggers them and what reacts to them, or that they would create content or create feedback, or their opinions would be kind of based on like how are they going to think. Not necessarily they're going to have to lie, but probably it even goes to the point where they would not, like I said, not necessarily lie, but they would frame it in a different manner, which doesn't seem like, it doesn't sound authentic to some people who may see it. And also, or let's just say they may not know the target audience yet, it's just like they feel, you know, they have this like gut feel that, oh no, if I post this opinion, like what do they feel? So I kind of need to like tweak it, kind of like need to remix it a little bit, you know, kind of need to like feel a little bit, not really fully give into my emotions and like not really feel it. It's just like probably on some people, like, or like I said, like not necessarily high numbers, but like for some who is really conscious about their numbers, they would like to maintain that, and you know, they wouldn't want to risk, you know, giving opinions that may affect those. Like we don't know. Like, I mean, the reason why I'm thinking these things, just like, you know, in general, like not just with this whole like BookTube thing, you know, people creating comments, like I said, this encompasses like, you know, or covers also other niches in YouTube, and even in life in general, even with every act, even not only even in giving opinions, but even with the choices that we do in life, you know, like why do we do or say certain things, and then people would say, oh, they're not being real or they're not being authentic and all that. But then again, you were going to think about like, there's like that other, like a bigger picture out there. Like if ever that you do a certain decision that seems to be against your will, but you know, like the consequences of it, that's what you really want to achieve. That's what the person really wants to achieve. I hope that makes sense though. It's like I'm gonna try to like tweak a little bit of myself because I want to achieve this goal. Like for example, like even with those people who join competitions, they may seem fake because they want to win the audience. They want people to vote for them. They're gonna be a little bit goody because they want to be voted. Same goes with, you know, with YouTubing. You know, you create content that it may not necessarily be you, okay? Not necessarily about like, you know, it could be a different opinion, it could be a different format, because you are targeting something. You have like this other goal that you want to achieve. I mean, it's like, I want the results. So that's the real you. So you're still being you, but in a way, it's not like complete. It doesn't necessarily mean that when somebody does, to me, that's just how I see it. Like, it doesn't mean that when a person kind of tweaks a little bit him or herself, whether it's going to be opinions or acts, it means that person is going to be completely authentic. At the end of the day, we're all subjects. So it's not like a robotic thing or a formulaic or an algorithm. It's just really a whole all of subjectivity, and that's what I'm here to talk about. And also, it also goes with the sponsor reviews. Going back to BookTube, how some people would find some of the reviews not authentic. Even with the whole Carve the Mark thing, I have yet to read Carve the Mark. I mean, I actually saw, I'll give you also examples to those things that I discussed, like when Jesse the Reader put in I found an old tweet of his, just because I kind of read this whole Carve the Mark and heard this Carve the Mark in one of Emma Brooks, the one with the triple M. I always call Emma Brooks with triple M so that I can distinguish her from other Emmas. But anyway, going back, so Emma Brooks spoke about how she felt about Carve the Mark differently compared to the first time that she read it. And, the whole, when I searched about this whole Carve the Mark thing, I haven't read Carve the Mark yet, I have yet to read it. And then I saw some tweets from Jesse the Reader and all other booktubers as well. And how some people responded if you didn't see it, it's okay not for you to say that you didn't. I mean, if you didn't see it, there's no point in really reacting because you didn't even see it, and you acknowledge the fact that you didn't. You don't have to be apologetic about it. And just the fact that the person puts their opinions right over there, it's a matter of they're thinking of what with other people. There's a reason why, basically, why they would put those opinions, and there's each of them has consequences, and all, and going back to the sponsored reviews, let's say a content creator creates something or posts something that seems derogatory, that could be a violation of their contract or their agreement to the publishers, and it could really ruin their reputation. It could sacrifice some people, some consumers, and they might find the content authentic, then that's the consequence of it. When they flip the coin, it could displease people. You cannot please everyone. And at the same time, it's it's just about, Scribbles Reads actually mentioned it's about maintaining, paying the bills, maintaining your relationships with the publishers, with, maintaining your relationships with authors, connections with your subscribers and your viewers. Just this whole opinions thing, what I think is all about, really, flipping the coin, really thinking about why you're doing these things, what are the consequences of it, and really thinking about everything that you're going to be saying, it's going to flip something one way or the other. I hope that makes sense. Now, I'm not the best reviewer or the best critique. I'm just here to say what I want to say. So, I hope you guys appreciated this video. I don't think I will be editing much about it, but yeah. So I'm just really looking forward to really experience everything here in BookTube. It's a lovely community. Let's just enjoy reading, and yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys want to see more of my content, just hit that subscribe button, and feel free to hit that bell icon. Sorry about that. Bell icon, so that you'll be notified when I'll be posting new videos. And also, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned a lot. And as always, I tell my people, unleash the reader in you. Bye all.